Hello everybody and welcome to another episode in our classical journey through Azeroth. I'm your host Valenfor. This little fella here is of course Valenfor as well. You find us in the area we left off in the last episode. I've kicked around for, well, I mean since obviously last recording, around 20 minutes maybe, and it still hasn't respawned. So I'm just going to move on. We're going to head back down this way, get the old Ursel the Mauler done and dusted, and on the way there obviously pick up some more skin. And since we've got to head past the gates of Darnassus, I think it might be wisest if we hand in some of these quests and sell up, of course. I can place the quiver that I made in the last episode up on the auction house, and we can let that run its course, hopefully make ourselves a little bit of extra cash. But otherwise we're just going to wrap up the quests that we've got. I don't really want to hamstring us when we get to Oberdeen, Darkshore, but let's get rid of the collars. But yeah, we're running out of bag space, and to be perfectly honest, it's making it quite difficult to continue when we're just constantly having to chuck stuff. We should be making some money. So let's get these two down. Can always get him starting on the next one. Well, I can't actually see it now, it's gone out of view. Skinning has now hit 75, so we're going to get no benefit from continuing to just skin these things other than the leather. And since we've got some silver burning a hole in our pocket at the moment, it might make sense to go and level that up now. So let's continue grabbing these things along the way.
Too far away. Inventory is full.
Oh golly. Alright, let's get rid of those. Pick that up. Okay, if we head this way a little bit, I think it's this way. That there, that cabin is the Skinner's cabin. So if we go back via this way. So I'm enjoying playing again. It's so much fun being back to how WoW used to be, rather than, you know, almost like very much more hardcore, if you know what I mean.
Hello.
Journeyman leatherworker, cured hide. Thank you very much. I thought I was going to be able to sell to her, but I can't, so that's annoying. So let's head on back into Darnassus. And I think out of all of our quests, other than this one, which is obviously the continuation into Oberdeen, what have we got to actually hand in? All of our quests, I think, other than the Tears of the Moon. So, Tumors is back in Oh no, this one is in Darnassus, and I think a lot of these are going to take us back to Dolinar, which is why I haven't changed my Hearthstone yet, because as soon as we hand these in and we get the follow-ons, Once we've done Ursula the Mauler, we can Hearthstone and then get rid of everything all in one foul swoop, because then it just leads us straight into Dionysus, which is nice. Okay, let's get past Mr. Trient. Where do I want to head up first? We're going to have to head up to Cenarian Enclave because that's where Staghelm is. But let's head past the auction house first. That way I can at least get rid of something in my bags. And at the same time we'll sell here. I'm not bothered about holding onto the silver leaf anymore particularly. We don't need that many bandages. Lumberjack axe I can't see selling very well on auction house, and we don't need that. There we are. So we've got a green native pants of the eagle. It's cloth. It's be good for a caster at level 9. I mean, otherwise it's just a disenchanting item, and quite a few disenchanters know that the materials will sell better than the greens, and they do tend to buy quite a lot of these green items. So we might not get very much for it though. Let's see if it's already on there. It's not. Let's see if it wants to create one for us. 3 silver. Okay, let's have a look. Armor, cloth, its legs. Let's do 9 to, I don't know, say 13. And search. Just to give us an example. So a lot of these, look, 30, 49, 22, 20. So I think we could probably put this up for, let's say 20 silver, and let's say 30 silver buyout. There we go. And then let's just do a little bit of research quickly. We need to get rid of the filters here. There we go. Right, lowest is currently at 28.99. I had sold one earlier at 30. So they're already starting to undercut one another. I think I'll start with 22.50, which is what I did before, and I'll do a buyout at 28.50 maybe. So 22.50, 28.50. Create. There we go. Second, or rather fourth auction since I started playing. I can also turn this into leather. That frees up another slot. And if we head over this way, tend to do the island hopping because for some reason it feels like it goes quicker than just trying to swim the entire way. I swear swimming is so slow in game, and that's of course why you have swift swim potions, but I don't have any, so hence why I try not to go too long in the water. Right, we have the tumours to hand into this guy here, and then I think Cenarian is not Cenarian. Staghelm is on top of one of these. I think I did just see it pop up there somewhere. Have you been to Wellspring Lake, Valenfor? Have you been hunting the timberlings there? Well done. These tumours are the symptom of the timberlings' disease. They are filled with a poison that we must cleanse from our new land. I will dispose of these tumours. Thank you, Valenfor. We get a pruning knife. It's better than the current dagger. I've just received word that Denalan at Lake Al-Ameth has discovered what may be the cause of the tumours that plague the timberlings. Please speak with him and tell him I sent you. Make haste, Valenfor. He needs our help.
Farewell.
Okay. First, we need to go and see Fendril Staghelm. Many of you will know that name if you've played Cataclysm, because in essence he was Mr. Whipped, as I called him. He had been tainted by the elementals and was basically Ragnaros's bitch. But I digress. Okay.
Young one. I have urgent matters to attend.
You come with the spirit of the forest strongly within you, Hunter. What business do you have with the Archdruid of the Kaldorei? I wonder why the Oracle Tree had not communicated with me for so long. It seems that some problems are lessened while others grow to greater concerns. I fear my work on Teldrassil shall never be completed and our immortality never restored. Nonetheless, you have done the Oracle Tree's task well and should be rewarded for your diligence. If you had enough time to run messages for the Oracle Tree, then I'm sure that I can press you into service to deliver a message to the Grove of the Ancients in Darkshore, due south of Oberdeen. You will most likely have to secure transport on the Hippogriff, but I have faith enough in you that you can manage that. Take this to Onu, the Ancient of Lore. He has been awaiting word from me, even as I waited for news from the Oracle Glade. Right. That's a fair ways away. That's not going to get completed anytime soon, believe you me. Let us jump down here. And then let's go and kill Ursul Mauler. Turn to Denalan. Denalan is green, which means we're not going to get the best of experience for that. And I'm rather hoping that we can get rid of Tears of the Moon today, because I have a feeling when we go back to Denalan, he's going to give us a further quest to head back into that space, which is going to be annoying if that's the case. So I may play this slightly differently and save my hearth for after we've spoken to Denalan, just on the off chance that that isn't the last we're going to have to go and see him. Because I've got a feeling what's going to end up transpiring is that we're going to end up, let me head back in here, we're going to head south, kill this guy, head down into the lake, hand in at him, hand in obviously at Dolinar, but when we hand into this guy, he's going to go, yeah, you need to head back up here and do something. And that'll just be hassle, so so just to give you an example, Traveller's Backpack 16 slot, one of the biggest bags that you can actually obtain in Classic, 4 of them for 56 gold. So that's, you know, from what I recall, that's actually quite cheap. Actually, they used to sell for around maybe 18.5 gold back along. Just picking up some more leather. We've also got our talent point to spend. I'm going to dump another point into efficiency just to reduce the amount of mana that we spend with our shots. So today, Ursul the Mauler, let's get this guy down. And we were pretty close to the hold, I recall in a previous episode. Aha, it's not this one. At least I don't think it's this one. No, it's a camp a bit further up. Now there are benefits actually to taming other pets. It's that if certain pets have certain abilities, for example, you can tame the tigers in Stranglethorn, the ones that can stealth, you gain that ability to then teach subsequent pets. So we are going to have to actually tame some other beasties in order to get some other abilities, like for example Scratch and Claw, and I think even Bite. Right, we're just avoiding these timber guys at the moment because I think there's like a base up here. And we may have to clear out a fair few of these things as well just to get to him. Gonna make sure Pet knows that he's loved. And I think, if memory serves correctly, he is up here. Tucked away. There he is. Luckily he doesn't come with the whole group, otherwise that would have been it for us right now. As it is, let's get rid of the totem. Let's hope Scratchy doesn't die. I've already had him die once already. Okay, and now we can make like a tree and leaf. May have to take out this guy, however. Nice, okay. We'll ignore these guys and then we'll just follow the edge of the map along. Put the pet on passive at the moment. Don't want him attacking stuff. Right, I hope my theory about there being a further quest actually pays off here, because if it doesn't, all of this will have been for nothing. Ignore the spiders for now. There's more timber, more peeps up here. Now you see, this is the problem back along. When you're in Gnarlpine Hold, you would have had to search the whole of this area just to find Ursula Mauler. Luckily, memory served me well. I knew exactly where to look for him. Right, how close are we? Not close enough, unfortunately. There's another Night Saber up there, but we'll leave him alone. I also can't recall if there was actually anything up here. I don't think there was. I think it was just more stuff to kill, basically. Some animals, maybe some mining opportunities up in the corners. That was usually the best thing to do when you're doing mining runs. You'd go around the outside of somewhere and then on the inside nooks and crannies, because the way Blizzard originally did mining was that the ores would always go around rocky areas. So if you knew the crevices and everything, you could easily find all of them. How did I manage to pull you, may I ask? That's some silver though. Yeah, so as I was saying, I really, really hope that my theory regarding having to come back to this guy again pays off. I mean, in essence, we have to head back there for Tears of the Moon anyway. What does Tears of the Moon give us? 10 silver. I mean, that's a decent amount of silver. Anywho. Where is this guy? He's over here. We've actually got 2 quests to hand back into him, so that's cool. Right then, chappie.
Hello.
I've got Return to Denland. Ah, so Relian sent you to aid me. I am glad you have arrived here so soon. I've discovered something quite disturbing. In a cave along the southern bank... Oh, really? These guys just love interrupting me. Right, I'm backing up a bit. Let's just hand this in. Where did you get this? I haven't seen a plant like this since the sojourn, and do you know what?
May the stars guide you.
Because I knew he was going to do that. Oh, this is the thing that you can harvest afterwards. I think these give you like a health benefit. There you go. The fronds Denland planted within his garden have sprouted and grown. They tremble, eager to be picked. 5 sprouted fronds heals your target for 76 to 91. Okay, cool. So in a cave along the southern bank of the lake, a timberling named Oakenscowl is spreading corruption to all of the creatures that make Lake Al-Ameth their home. I dared not to get too close, but even from a distance it's obvious. Oakenscowl is being poisoned by the largest tumour I've ever seen. I would call it gargantuan even. Valenfor, you have already done so much to aid my efforts, but I ask you one more task. Hunt down Oakenscowl and collect the tumour. Remove this source of corruption from my home. Okay. We're not going to get anything decent.
Good luck, friend.
And it's in a cave next to Lake Alameth. That's what he said, right? I wasn't making that up. Oakenscowl. Oh, it's an elite. Ooh, okay. Hopefully we'll be alright for this. In a cave along the southern bank of the lake. Well, I can't say I've seen a cave. It's not to say I haven't seen a cave. But I don't recall seeing a cave. Okay, Oakenscowl. Let's just get ready with our tagging. Ooh. Might be around here. Or maybe over here. I don't recall there being an... Do you know what? I knew that the humans got an elite quest. Okay, it is. It is. Look, there's a cave. Steric suggests that someone's already in here and may have already slain him. Wait. May as well.
By the light of the moon.
We will never know if I was able to take that by myself or not. Annoyingly, however, it wasn't what I had thought you know, that we would end up going back to the other place. Oh, how annoying. Hey ho, okay. Let's get everything handed in that we can back over this way. I'm just hoping on one side of things that we're going to end up getting aspect of the cheetah fairly soon. It will mean having to hop between aspect of the hawk and aspect of the cheetah, which is kind of annoying. But it will allow us to get around places quicker. Right. I knew you were more than capable of ridding the lake of that horrible beast. It is a distressing situation. Oakenscale was once a grand leader amongst his kind, but corruption does not discriminate between the lowly and the noble. The size of this tumour is quite disturbing, but I must study it to learn more about the disease that upsets the Timbling population. Thank you, Valenfor. Let's take the gloves.
Goddess, watch over.
And do you know what? Sod it. Let's just use this now. Okay. Maybe we can check our...
Can I assist you?
Aha, okay, so he can learn a natural armour.
Illuminate your path.
Let's see if any of those abilities can be trained on our pet. They can. So he's currently got quite a few training points. Let's give him all of this because... Well, what do you mean he's not high enough level? Ah, okay, he needs to be level 12. Fine. At least he's got a bit more survivability now, so that's good.
Peace be with you.
Now we get Mend Pet. Arcane Shot level 2, is that? Nice. Distracting Shot. Probably one we won't use.
Stars guide you.
So let's get Arcane Shot rank 2 on there. We are using Serpent Sting rank 2, yeah, okay. Distracting Shot, I mean, we'll put up there, but I don't think we'll end up using it. Mend Pet, I want to have close at hand. And Wing Clip, which allows us, look, inflicts 5 damage, reduces the enemy target's movement speed by 50%. So basically we can whack them with a Wing Clip and then quickly get back into range if the pet hasn't been able to hold aggro.
What brings you?
Okay, along with the druids, the oracle tree and the archdruid have been carefully monitoring the growth of Teldrassil, but though we have a new home, our immortal lives have not yet been restored. To be in the presence of the oracle tree, it is almost to feel wisdom take form. Let me continue the telling. With Teldrassil grown, the archdruid approached the dragons for their blessing, as the dragons had placed upon Nordrassil in ancient times. But Nosdormu, Lord of Time, refused to give his blessing, chiding the druid for his arrogance. In agreement with Nosdormu, Alexstrasza also refused Staghelm, and without her blessing, Teldrassil's growth has been flawed and unpredictable. I never knew about the dragons, probably because they never read the quests back along. Without the blessings of Alexstrasza, the Life Binder, and Nosdormu, the Timeless, Teldrassil's growth has not been without flaw. Strange beasts have been reported rising from the very ground of the tree, and crazed furballs attacking passing travellers. I can only hope that the solution that Archdruid is looking for will be found quickly. I will pour all the vials you brought into this vessel for you to deliver to Dionysus. Bring it to Fandral Staghelm. You will find him in Druid Grove. Gets us a new bow, at least, so that's nice.
Farewell.
And I may as well also, whilst we are here, repair if I need to. Yep. And let's sell the frond that. And anything else in this bag? No. Good. Okay.
Go in.
Okay, Valenfor, you've proven yourself a most worthy and able hunter. A night elf who follows the path of honour as sure as you do is certain to find great glory in this world. May the forest spirits protect you wherever you travel, wherever your travels may take you. So we've got an axe or a thornroot club. Both of them are green, but which one does the most damage? This one. We'll take that, and then we will sell it to the food and drink vendor, because she looks like she could use an axe. There we go, love.
Good luck.
Right, it's almost time to call this episode, but we're not going to end it just yet. Let's go and check and see if the balmy spider is back. And if she is, we're taking her out. Believe you me, it was annoying to have seen somebody had already completed that quest in the last episode. It was even more annoying the fact that she just didn't want to respawn. I mean, I've heard about certain mobs not respawning for up to 24 hours. Some of the rarer, I mean really rare ones, because I believe there's like a pink flamingo-y thing in Darkshore that runs around in a circuit that you can tame as a hunter. But it's on something like a 7-day respawn timer. And I don't think it does anything special. Like, I can't recall, but there's quite a few. Like Humor the Pride Lord, I think, is on a 48-hour timer. That's the black lion that I mentioned in a couple of episodes ago, which I really would like to tame if we can. But if memory serves correctly, I would end up having to park myself at Ratchet. Ratchet? I think the place is called Ratchet, but I can't remember. And basically keep going and checking. Oh, okay, do you know what? Good opportunity for us to show off wind clip. I mean, it has slowed it down a little bit, not by much. That's going to wind me up if I don't check this. Ratchet. It is Ratchet. My memory does serve me correctly. Woo! Okay, so anyway. I'm not going senile. Yeah, we'll have to park up at Ratchet and just basically keep checking, keep logging in pretty much every day for probably an entire week. And at all sorts of hours of the day as well. I think I ended up having a timer app that told me when the game had last seen Humor the Pride Lord and how long it would be until it respawned. But of course, a load of people who want the same pet have the same app and can see the same timer. And eventually I ended up getting it back along in Classic at something like 4:32 in the morning. I set an alarm and all sorts. Quite sad if you think about it now, but back along. This is the stuff that WoW kids did. In fact, this is the sort of stuff that WoW kids still do. Right, fingers crossed. Here we go. Get round this corner. Got a feral night saber. One giant webwood spider. We have another feral night saber, so we've got some skinning opportunities if nothing else. 3 of them, in fact. But I'm still not seeing the lady. Oh dear.
It's too far away.
Okay, well guys, we're going to end it here for today. Really sorry again that the spider has not come back as of yet. I'm going to hang around and probably do some off-screen farming of these guys yet again. I'll see if the rare timberlings down here as well. If I get anything, I'll of course record it on camera so that we do get for next episode. But until then, really hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please do all those lovely social media things. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I will see you next time for more in our classical journey through Azeroth with our Night Elf Hunter Valenfor. And we're going to get some stuff done. By the sounds of things, we are leaving the lands of Teldrassil behind us and moving on. So until then guys, take care, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.